So I often get questions in terms of what are some healthy snacks. Snacks per se, just because I maybe it's just a play on words, but I think of it being as more of a mini meal because I always want to make sure I have a protein to eat. I also typically will eat later in the day for my first meal, which then pushes out things like I don't make a strict rule of eating every 2 hours time, but now it's more of intuitive eating in terms of just when I get hungry. That said, I don't like to have so staying in that state of I can't remember what it's called, where it's not breaking down muscle. Foods that I will often go to for a type of snack or mini meal. And I've been snacking already on like these this yogurt with, you're gonna be surprised probably, with this jam. And yes, it has sugar in it. There are some times when I have a sugar-free, but honestly, that's like ice cream to me. It is like a super treat, and I just always make sure I don't have a whole lot. I don't have more than 2 tablespoons of that jam a day. Typically it's 1 tablespoon. So dried fruit, just make sure, look at the ingredients and make sure. Butter, I love peanut butter, and this is often the one I go to. However, I do also have for a long time, and we still obviously get it. However, right now I'm actually on more of a oatmeal. This brand of cereal, this isn't my favorite flavor. I finished my favorite flavor last night, so I will have 1 slice a day, but I don't if I have 2 slices a day, I don't kick myself. I just make sure to track everything and stay within my macros. And I eat it with almond milk. Rice cakes, I haven't had those in a while. Of course, almonds are always great. And then, of course, there's always the protein standby. Level 1 is a meal replacement. These are fabulous on the go. I always make sure I have one in my purse or in my car for when I go to the barn or when I'm out running errands. Currently, the chocolate crunch and chocolate peanut butter pretzels are my absolute favorites right this minute. Other good ones from First, a little too sweet and rich to where I can eat like 3/4, but which isn't bad. And then in terms of like making sure it's kind of like I just recently discovered this rotisserie chicken at Costco that's already, these are fabulous on the go. I always make sure I have one in my purse or in my car for when I go to the barn or when I'm out running errands. Currently, the chocolate crunch, and I just recently discovered this rotisserie chicken at Costco that's already pretty much almost shredded, but it's definitely chunky, a little too sweet and rich to where I can eat like 3/4, but which isn't bad. Chocolate peanut butter pretzels are my absolute favorites right this minute. Other good ones from First Form are the pumpkin. The birthday cake is really good, except sometimes and maybe some chicken and rice soup later this week with it. So that's kind of like what I walked through. And chicken salad recently with it, and I had hesitated purchasing it. I had their chicken in something at some point, and I didn't think it was very good, which is why I hesitated to buy this. But like I said, we just recently got it. I was super happy with it, so I picked up another package this past week, and I plan on making some more. I hope this helps give you some ideas, but basically I try to track my food. That's the number one thing. If it's a healthy food and if it fits into my macros, then I'm good with it. I forgot what it was that potatoes. Someone commented in the group that they were surprised that our what should I eat that were on there. But yes, as long as you're doing it in moderation and you're tracking, which is great because we don't have to think, oh, I can't have a certain food. Well,